Hey babes, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I am Jay. So welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas, guys, aka Slay Mask for my babes. So in this video I decided to go ahead and do a soft blush glam because I haven't done a soft glam on my channel in so long. I'm so used to cut creases and crazy colors, and I have recently found this palette inside of my drawer and I'm like, oh my gosh, let me create a nice soft glam for my YouTube channel. Not only that, I feel like it goes with this bombshell curl look that I created with my hair. So without further ado, let's just get the chit chat and get right into it. Okay, so starting off, I'm just moisturizing my lips a little bit. It's not chapstick, but still moisturizing. And then I'm going to take my It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, eye cream, and I'm going to apply that to my eye. And remember, guys, to always use your ring finger when applying eye cream. Now, here I am telling you guys to go ahead and use your ring finger. However, it wasn't until now I noticed, I'm not even using my ring finger. I was using my middle finger. But let me go ahead and switch that. Yes, you want to always go ahead and use your ring finger to apply your eye cream and just pat it in because your eye has the most sensitive skin on it, and we do not want to damage our eye area and cause any premature wrinkles or anything like that. And next, I'm going to take my Confidence in a Cream made for my face, and I'm going to apply that all over my face. And let me tell you guys, my skin is popping. Yes, if you've been here for a while, then you know, hello, once again, I've been clearing my skin. I've been on Accutane. If you would like to go ahead and watch my Accutane journey, you can go ahead and watch my videos or watch my playlist on it. But my skin has been clearing, and not only that, I love my skin. Okay, and when I found this product, or when It Cosmetics gave me this product, I was like, oh my gosh, it just adds on to the glow on my skin on top of my skin already clearing. Because first of all, the medicine that I'm taking dries out my skin, and they sent this at the right time. The eye cream and the face cream, it helps so much. Like, you see how my face is glowing from the beginning of the video when I put on that lip gloss, how like dry and like just grayish my skin looks. Like, this really gives me a glow, and I also feel like for some reason it makes my face look brighter and tighter. Look at it. I'm gonna pause for you guys right now. See, look at that. Look at my face. It's literally glowing. I'm happy to have these products be a part of my winter skincare routine. And now I'm taking this brow pomade from Merit Beauty to go ahead and just clean up and fluff up my brows. Remember, I told you guys that I wanted to use some new products in my videos, especially for Vlogmas. So I'm introducing you guys to one of my new products that I've been using, which is this brow pomade. And here it is with the top off. As you can see, it has a spoolie, so it's not just a pomade that you would use with an angle brush. You can go ahead and just brush it in your brows if you really are not good with, you know, drawing on your brows or anything. And I love this only because, let me tell you something, my eyebrows do not stay in place. Okay, you know how they like, oh, your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins, or whatever they say. Listen, my eyebrows are not even related. Okay, they act like they don't even want to join as one. So this really helps keep them in place and keep them neat. As you can see, that pomade helped fluff out my brows and add some volume. So now I am just taking a pencil and I'm going to go ahead and use that to shade in my brows. And I'm using this very, very lightly because we are doing a soft beat. And, you know, I wanted it to be very light. I don't want like very snatched dark eyebrows. And then I'm taking a spoolie again, not one with the pomade on it, just the empty one. And I love to do this when I'm using the pencil because, let me say something, if you want your eyebrows to be like super light, I'm talking super light and fluffy, right after you put whatever product you put in your eyebrow, you go back in with a spoolie that doesn't have any product in it. You can find these in like a pack of 50 on Amazon or something, and you just lightly go back and forth in your eyebrow and then do that in the upward motion, and you'll have fluffy natural eyebrows. Next, I'm going to be taking 2 concealers. My reason for taking 2 concealers is because, like I said, I'm going for a more soft beat. So I am taking my Too Faced concealer to go ahead and carve out my brows at the bottom, and then I will use the Juvia's Place concealer to do it at the top. I know somebody's probably watching this like, what's the point of that? It's because the Juvia's one is more lightweight. Like, I like both these concealers, but if you've been here for a while, then you know that I am in love. Okay, the Too Faced concealer has me in a chokehold. I tried the Juvia's Place concealer I think last year for the first time, and I do like it. It's more lightweight, it's easier to blend. If you are more of a lightweight person, you don't like that full coverage thick look, I will go with that one. So the reason for me using that is because I want it to be more blended at the top of my eyebrow, because if I use this one, it will give me that full beat effect look. So using that darker concealer at the top of my eyebrow is going to just help it be more natural and more subtle. Now I'm just taking a fluffy eyeshadow brush to go ahead and just pick up any extra product and really blend that out. I love to do this no matter what beat I'm doing, if it's a soft beat, a full beat, dramatic, whatever the case may be. This just helps blend out my concealer so well. And I also like to do this for my eyeshadow bases, especially the P. Louise eyeshadow bases. I know that it's recommended to go ahead and just use a flat brush and pat that into place, but I just find it so much easier to use an eyeshadow brush to really pat that product down. I don't know, it just seems like when I use a flat brush, it's like blotchy. I will try to do that method over and over again, but like I always say, you got to do what works for you, and what works for me is using a flat brush, patting it down into place, and then going back over it with a fluffy brush, and everything just seems blended and it looks like a cool photo filter. And now I am taking that Juvia's Place concealer and I am cleaning up the top of my brows with that. And you know what's strange? Because watching this video, I'm now noticing that it just seems like the same exact color as my Too Faced one. I did this method before with the Juvia's Place concealer, where I put it at the top and put my Too Faced at the bottom, and it seemed like it was like half a shade or like a shade darker. But now that I'm looking at the video, I don't know, maybe it's just the camera, the lighting, it looks exactly the same, which is very weird. I mean, it is still more lightweight than the Too Faced one, so that's why I put it at the top. And now I'm done with that, so it's time to move on to the face. Look at the skin. My skin is skinning, y'all. I'm so excited that my skin is finally clear and my acne is under control. Speaking of skin, we are now moving on to the face, and I'm going to take my Milk primer and my Fenty primer. Yes, I use both. Why? I don't know. It's not necessary. I bought them both at the same time, but I don't know why I feel as if I need to use both of them. If I do use one by itself, I usually use the Milk one. I bought these travel size ones just to try them out, but I think I'm a bigger fan of the Milk one. One day I'm going to do half and half and see which one I like the best. Now I'm just going back in with that Too Faced concealer along with that fluffy eyeshadow brush that I used earlier, and I'm just patting that into place just to create a nice even surface to apply my eyeshadow. Moving along to the eyeshadow, I decided to go ahead and take my new nude Huda Beauty palette. I had this palette sitting inside of my drawer for so long, guys, and I barely ever used it. And I don't know why, because I adore this palette so much. I just love the mauves and the nudes inside of this palette, and this is one color in here that I am obsessed with. So I just zoomed it a little bit for you guys to get going on the eyes. The first color I went in with is Tease, which is like a kind of a mauve, I want to say, but it's more on the dark brick side, but you guys can see it, but it's heavier in the palette. But I tried to use this color so lightweight because like I said, I wanted a very soft beat. And here is a color that I am obsessed with. The name of this color is Lace. It is like the perfect mauve. If this color came in a lipstick or lip gloss, I would be all over it. Okay, I use this color for the lid because, like I said, I love it and I just wanted it to be the main color in the look. And then I took the color Bear, which is you know, your basic nude color, and then I went in with the corner of my eye with that, and I went back in with the color Tease. And I noticed that on my eyes though, it was coming out a little bit more burgundy than it is in the palette. It does have burgundy undertones, but it's just a little too burgundy to what I wanted. So I did go ahead with one of my Morphe palettes and just picked up a very chocolatey brown so that I can go ahead and blend that out, because I did pick up the color Raw in this palette, but that also had a burgundy undertone and I wanted something to be very, very chocolate and soft. So I did go in with my Morphe palette and just blend that out with each other. And moving on to the face, I am now taking my color corrector, my mystery age color corrector, okay, because I don't know how old it is, and with what I guess how old it is, I'm not telling y'all because y'all not going to be coming for me. So yeah, I'm going in with my mystery color corrector and I'm just blending that out with a blending sponge. Foundation time. So I am taking 2 foundations from It Cosmetics. Like I said, you guys know that I wanted to, you know, bring up some new products for Vlogmas and just for this soft beat anyway. So I took these 2. This is the It Cosmetics Your Better Skin foundation, and then I also took the It Cosmetics CC cream. Now the CC cream, yes, the CC cream is not a foundation, however you can still, you know, use it with your foundation or by itself. So here is the Your Skin But Better foundation, and this is a lightweight foundation. Okay, it's glowy, it hydrates your skin, and apparently it is a skincare and foundation in one, and people saw results within 2 weeks of better looking skin. So I'm going to use this for 2 weeks. I'm going to come back and tell you guys how I love it. But so far, after applying this for the first time, I have to say that I do love it. Now, since the other one is a CC cream, I did only take a dab of it, and it's only because you guys know I have brown skin that changes colors and I need to get my perfect skin tone. So I went ahead and I just dabbed a bit of it into this foundation, only because it is slightly lighter, so I wanted to get my perfect skin tone, so that's why I used it. But as you guys can see, look, I had to stop and pause for you guys so you guys can see how flawless my face looks. And I'm so happy because, you know, usually I have to use these heavy foundations because of how my skin was, how the dark marks was, and how my acne was, and now I don't have to. Like, this foundation from It Cosmetics is very lightweight, it's so hydrating, and that's perfect for the winter time, perfect for now. So this is probably my go-to foundation for the winter time, and this is my first time using it. They sent me this a long time ago. I had it for so long and I'm like, let me just try this out. I've used it on other people but never on myself, and I gotta say that I do love it. Like, it does minimize the look of pores. Like, my skin looks flawless. It already was flawless, but as you can see, it's giving me one even cute surface, and I love that. And now moving on to my highlighting, I'm gonna take my Juvia's Face Concealer, and again I'm taking this one because it is a lighter formula than the Too Faced one that I have. And now I'm just drawing on my triangles as usual. Yes, if you are new here, hi, I am someone who still likes some, as you guys say, 2016 makeup, whatever y'all be, because y'all like to switch up so fast. But yes, I am gonna stick with these because I'm pretty sure they'll be right back around, because like everything is just, it repeats itself. So these so-called 2016 trends that you guys find just so cringy now, you're gonna be right back on them. So I'm sticking to it, okay? If we locked in, ain't no switching up, period. So yeah, I'm just letting my concealer dry a little bit. All right, quick tip, letting your concealer dry makes it more of an even finish. It does also, it can help with like giving you a full coverage look, which is why I didn't let it dry too much, because like I said, this is a light beat, soft beat, so I didn't want it to be too much full coverage. And now I'm just blending that out with a blending sponge. And as I'm doing my makeup, y'all, I notice something new every day. Like, yes, I have been doing this for a long time, however, you know, I'm still learning. I always say this in my videos, I am still learning. So I'm blending that out, and I'm noticing that I might want to go ahead and start shaping my triangles differently. I know you're probably like, what do you mean? I'm going to show you guys in my next makeup tutorial what I mean by that. Still going to do the triangles, just want to shape them a tad bit differently on the cheekbone area to make my cheekbones look slightly higher, because I think that I'm dragging my cheekbones down a little bit, slightly, just a little bit. Even though they're already high, I feel like the way I'm doing it makes it look slightly lower, so I'm gonna change that up a bit. And taking another product from Merit Beauty, I'm gonna go in with this contour stick. It is a nice chocolate contour stick. First of all, let me just say that I love the color because I hate when I have contour sticks and they are not the perfect brown. They're like a grayish tone. So this one is really nice. Not only that, it is lightweight, so it was perfect for this beat. You guys know usually I go in with something heavier, something very more full coverage, but this one is perfectly light. As you can see, when I put it on my nose, like, I had to go in and actually double it because it's so lightweight. So this is perfect for a lightweight beat, soft weight beat, or a natural look. And now I'm blending out my nose contour with an eyeshadow brush. I love to go in with the eyeshadow brush because, let me tell you, my nose contour has to be as precise as possible. So I try to use the smallest brushes to go ahead and get this done. It seems like every time I do it though, I blend it a little bit further down than where it needs to go. So I end up using an even smaller brush, and then I go in with a blender and I take a little bit of concealer, and after this I'm gonna also take a little bit of setting powder, and I'm gonna show you guys what I do to get that contour on my nose even more snatched. Okay, but here I am taking my my mystery age color corrector again, and yes, I know I'll put a color corrector on top. It's like, oh my god, what are you doing? But I love to do this to give myself an extra highlight. Yes, I'm one of those girls who love the extra highlight under the eye. I think it looks good long as it's blended. I don't see a problem with it. You can use it as light as possible, as white as you want, long as it blends into everything else. I think it's fine. And to go ahead and set my highlight now, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty powder. I've been having this powder. This is another product that has me in a chokehold, y'all. This product is just like the Too Faced concealer. It had me in a chokehold. My niece actually had bought this for me. I requested it. It was on like my Sephora list, and I fell in love with this. I just love it because they do have yellow powders out there. Like the Fenty one is very nice. It's darker. It does have more of a honey color, and I believe it is called honey. But this one is the perfect yellow. Like, it's like highlighted, but it's not white highlighted to the point where it makes your face look ashy. So I do love this powder. And now I'm taking a fluffy powder brush, probably one of the only fluffy powder brushes that I have left, y'all, because remember I told you that I damaged my makeup brushes. Why did I do that, y'all? I don't know why I put that Albaline on my makeup brushes. That was not a smart move. So now this Vlogmas, guess what? Not only do we have new makeup products, I need to go shopping for new makeup brushes. So I am taking a blending sponge, blending out that highlight on my nose, and then I'm adding just a little bit of bronzing powder over the contour just to get it back a little bit, you know, snatch it up a little bit. And then I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now, I don't know, like, I could have a yellow powder, but I'm still going to use this powder because, like I said, I love an extra white highlight, but I'm also going to dust that off after I'm done. Just to set everything and make sure that we are not looking ashy, I'm going in with some setting spray from Too Faced, and I'm saturating my face. And then I'm fanning my face with a paper towel. I promise I'm going to get a nice fancy fan for y'all. Now I'm just adding on my finishing touches. I'm taking my NYX liquid liner, which is like my go-to. I adore this liner so much, and I'm going to draw on my wings. I did do a softie before without a wing liner, but this one just wasn't it. I needed to go ahead and add my wing liner on there. You know, you guys know that I cannot live without it. Okay, I'll probably do another one without a wing liner, but this one is gonna have one because I said so. So yes, I'm drawing my wings on. I like them to be very, very sharp. Okay. And a lot of people always ask me how I draw them. What I do, if you pay close attention, I just draw the line onto my eye first, and then when I'm drawing the triangle to get it extra sharp, what I do is I draw a line going straight up. Okay, I do not curve my wings at all. I draw a line going straight up, and then from that line I draw a line going straight down, right by the pupil of my eye, and then I just shade it in, and you will get the sharpest wing every time. You will not mess up, I promise you. Just do not try to curve it. And now I'm taking my brow pencil. Yes, my brow pencil. I like to use brow pencil as a lip liner. Why? Because brows have the perfect brown, and lip liners just tend to have this mauve-y, you know, reddish brick undertone, and I don't like that. But if you guys know one that doesn't have that, please feel free to recommend it, and I will try it out and see how I like it. And for my lips, I had took this NYX liquid lipstick, but it was a little too bright for me. So you guys are going to see in a second. What I did is I applied it, and then I patted some off with a tissue just to, you know, calm it down. And then I went over that with a Fenty gloss to give it an even more brownish tone. And then I applied my lashes off camera, and here is my final look, you guys. I skipped out on some highlighter because, like I said, I wanted this to be a soft beat. But yes, here's my final look. Very soft and subtle. It's a nice blush pink look, and I adore it so much. I think it really complements my bombshell curls. And make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for my next video, which is going to be this wig and store that I love so much. So yes, you guys, like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every single time that I upload. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Jaiye Pierre, and on TikTok at Jaiye Pierre _. If for some reason you don't have TikTok or Instagram, I'm going to leave a list right here on the screen of every single social media platform that I have. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on each one that you have, and I will check you guys in my next video. Okay, love you guys. Bye.